let's go look for some wood, the inside of wood, some logs where we can see the spiraling of the inside of a tree, because that's another great exercise for us. Come on, let's go. Come on, Elvis, let's go. We're looking for some good tree specimens here where we can see the insides. Come on, Elvis. Looks like we found some freshly chopped trees. So let's take advantage of looking at the rings on the inside of these. Let's check that out. You get really close. You can see all of those layers. Layers and layers and layers and layers. This was obviously a very large tree and many years old, because they say each strand, each striation, each banding in there is a year. All these logs that got chopped down. Now why, I don't know. Check out this. You can see how this one had an injury at one point and how it starts reshaping itself. It's almost like scarring within the log. That tree led a good life. Now this guy, I can see why he got chopped down, because he had some decay inside. This has a real good look at its growth pattern here. Each of those bands going out represents a year of growth. You can see things went wonky with this one too, and that could just be the environment, the wind. What do you think, Elvis? Somebody might have tried to cut it down at one point. It was like, I'm not ready to go. So this is what we want to focus on today, are these spirals, these bands going from the very center. Look at that center. And year after year after year after year after year after year, grows super big. And that's what we want to sketch for our neurographic art today. I don't know what they're doing, just clearing, probably. They do a pretty good job of that here, keeping this area fireproof, so I trust that they're doing the right thing. All right, check out this piece of, this is Ponderosa Pine. And you can tell because the outside looks like puzzle pieces. But what's interesting about this is you can see all of the layers, like phyllo dough. So all of these layers, this is the outside. Yeah, this was the inside. That's interesting too. You can tell this is the inside because it's curved. I can feel it in my hand. If you could hold this, you'd be able to tell too. And this is the outside. And this are the layers. Layers and layers and layers and layers of a Ponderosa pine. They're so special. And when you scratch them and sniff, give that a good sniff. What do you smell? Yep, vanilla. Pretty cool. And this came from, like I said, a Ponderosa pine, which is this one right over here. Not this one, but this one. You can tell that this one is a Jeffrey pine. And then you go over to this one. And what do you see? These puzzle pieces. And that's a Ponderosa pine. They're magnificent, magnificent. And this is what it looks like from underneath. Another way you can tell a Ponderosa pine is by its needles. Let's find some down here. Well, that's what's all over the ground right here. I've been walking on those, but if I can find you some fresh ones, then I can show you what the scoop is. Okay, let's go look. Come on, Elvis. Yeah, so most of these long ones that you see us walking on, these are Ponderosa. And we'll find you a nice, good specimen out here of something that's fresh, so that you'll always know, because they look like little brooms. Oh gosh, I wish you could feel the bounciness of this earth. Many, many layers of needles. It's like walking on a mattress. Very boingy. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Check this out. These are the needles. These are the needles too, but these are the fresh needles. They smell so piney. These are great for making baskets. And they're the perfect little brooms. Best pine tree in my opinion, Ponderosa.